and we got to meet John. John's a really cool dude, and he invited us back Saturday to really sit down and go over the meat of his collection. Today is Thursday, June 10th. My name is Eric, and welcome back to another video. I'm from ReliableResellers.net.
Turn left on Grand Cayman Drive, then take the third left.
For today, we are going to go, I want to see if that camera, that Nikon camera that we got yesterday from Kathy, if we can take it to a pawn shop and get, you know, $250 for it. Looks like it's selling online for it's selling online for about $300 to $350. And I don't feel confident that I know how to test all the features on that camera. That's a pretty it's a pretty high-tech camera. It has a lot of features. I've sold some cameras before. I see the profits on these things, and I bite on them sometimes because the profits are big. I don't feel comfortable selling something if I can't test it fully. I don't want to ship something.
Turn left on North Himes Avenue, then take the first right.
I don't want to ship something out and then feel confident that I have the sale and everything is good to go, and then because, you know, some random feature that I just didn't know to test or just wasn't able to fully test all the way because I just don't know how, and have the item come back to me. I don't like doing that. So I'm gonna take the camera just to a pawn shop and see if we can get, you know, $200
right
for
at
it
the traffic light,
just to see, rather than posting it up on eBay. We also have to stop at the post office. We had to drop off yesterday's orders. We had nine sales yesterday, just under $500. Still working through the last bit of those junk wax cards.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on Dale Mabry Highway.
I think I'm going to make a video about the profitability of junk wax era cards. That junk wax era cards video is one of my more popular videos. So I think it would be a good idea to kind of do a follow-up and
turn left at the traffic light.
Let you guys know the profits I've made from that purchase. Anyway, at 11 right now, we're heading over to see John. John called us yesterday. He's seen one of our signs out on a street corner. So they're still working. They're still out there. Quite a few have been picked up, but quite a few are still out there. Yeah, quite a few are still out there. So we're still getting calls. So we have another lead lined up. We're going to go see John right now. John lives in South Tampa. It's a pretty good little drive away. It's going to be about a half hour to get there. It's 11:30 right now.
Continue on Dale Mabry Highway.
The GPS shows me getting there at 11 o'clock, 11:02 a.m. So right pretty much on time when I'm supposed to be there. So John said he has collectibles, military items, sports cards, all kind of stuff. Sounds good. So let's go see what John has. Let's get our Thursday started, guys. Let's do this. Yeah, and I want to say definitely the last garage sale. Okay, yeah, I bet. I think I have, Xbox games. Xbox 360, not the newer ones. Right. But I think that's about it. Alright guys, so we just left John's. John is a former military man, or current military man rather. He has some interesting items he's looking to sell. some of the items, some of the military items he has, there's a couple of rucksacks that he showed me, and he said they're a couple $1,000s a piece. I believe him, just based on the quality of items I've seen in his home. I definitely believe that he has these military items that are worth what he says they're worth. He was in the military, so it's legitimate military stuff. He's got a whole bunch of jerseys, sports jerseys. He has a lot of sports cars.
Turn right on West O'Keller Street, then take the first right.
He's a collector too, so you know, a lot of this stuff isn't for sale, but some of it is. So today we bought in the back here. We bought that just to kind of get started with them. We bought a few electronic items, a couple modems and routers, a couple of Fitbits. I'll show you guys exactly what we bought when I get home. It's not a ton, there's not a ton of money to be made here, but this was just kind of a good way to get started with him. There is profit, there is some money to be made. I'll probably, you know, make 150 bucks or so. There's a couple of like smart plugs or something. I'll show you when I get home. But this was more about establishing the relationship with John, letting him know that I have cash and I'm not afraid to spend it. And I'm willing to sit there with him and look all these items up and show him what they're selling for actively on eBay. Kind of show him how he can do some of his own research. Just be fully transparent, open, and honest. That's what the business is all about. He was happy with that, and so we're going to. He's going to call me back. He's going to find some time next week that works for him. He's going to call me and let me know when those dates and times are, and then I'm going to shoot back over there, and we're going to spend a couple hours and just go through everything he has, put prices on them, and try to come to an agreement on overall price. So it's going to be a really good lead, and I'm looking forward to him calling back for sure. So right now we're going to the post office to drop off these packages, so let's go. All right guys, let's go to the post office. So for those of you who aren't from Tampa, there's a road in Tampa called Bayshore Boulevard. It's the road I'm on here right now. It's right here by the bay. It's a really nice road, really nice houses over here. It's definitely one of the more ritzy parts of Tampa. You know, you're talking millions and millions dollar homes back there, multi-million-dollar homes in this area. Really nice area, really well kept. And you can just tell when you're driving through here, all the trees are trimmed, all the grass is cut. There's no dead leaves in the middle of the road. It's right here on the water. It's really nice. And the houses are super expensive. I knew somebody who lived in a house down here a long time ago, and just the insides of these houses are insane. Some of them aren't as nice as you might think, but some of them are just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This is Bayshore. Okay guys, so it's been a really long day. It's like 4:30 and I'm just now getting home. Hey, but that's a good thing, right? So what I did get on camera today was, you guys seen me go over John's house. John actually called back about 2 hours ago, and I have an appointment to go back over to his house on Saturday afternoon at 12:30. And we're gonna sit down for a couple of hours and just go over his entire collection and get a price for everything. So that's gonna be really cool. Hopefully he'll let me record, but we'll see. At least some of it, I'm sure he will anyway. So here's what we got today from John, okay? we got a Ninja. It is opened, but it's brand new. I don't think he's ever used it. I mean, I didn't take it all the way out of the box. I just took his word for it. He said it was new, so I took his word for it. It's open box though, so I can't sell it as brand new, so it'll have to be sold as open box, unfortunately. But I think it's like 80 bucks, open box, I think. And then we got a bunch of routers and you know, some docking stations. So here's a Linksys router. This guy is basically brand new. Some of this stuff he used a little bit, which is okay, not a big deal. And some of the stuff is brand new. Here's a Dell docking station. Here's a box. The Motorola modem is in there, but here's a Motorola modem. So Norton modem, and then just a bunch of other random electronics. Right, like here's a Logitech remote for something. It's brand new. I think this is 60 bucks. I think. Then he has a couple of Fitbits, so I guess I now have a couple of Fitbits. These are open. These aren't selling for a ton. You know, I could lot the 2 or 3, you know, maybe lot 2 Fitbits up for 40 or 50 bucks or something like that. I think I gave him $15 a piece. I think we paid 220 bucks for everything. So not a great deal, but you know, I mean, we'll make some money, and it's a good way to get started with John. You know, to let him know we have cash money, we're willing to spend it. So here's just these are smart switches, smart plugs for your house. These aren't anything special at all. Individually, they're maybe $5 free shipping, which is quite insane. I seen some of these. And John was looking too. They were selling for $3-4 free shipping. Like, that's got some weight to it. I can't, like, maybe that goes first class, but I doubt it. If it does, it's right there at the top of, you know, 13, 14, 15 ounces. So it's still going to cost you $5, $6, $7 to ship this. You know, like if you sell it for $4 free shipping, anyway, you know, I mean, you're losing money. But anyway, so there's 2, 4, there's 6 of them. This one here, he has it's the hub or extender or whatever. So probably this entire box just might be a $50 bill, you know, if that. I did see somebody had them lotted up, 2 of them for 14, 15 bucks free shipping, which might make a little more sense. But even then, you know, after shipping and fees, because it is free ship, it was $14 or $15 free shipping. So you know, even after shipping and fees, you know, you're not going to make a ton. Again, just something we just bought to bought. Here's another Fitbit and another Fitbit. So those 4 Fitbits there, I think there's maybe 60 bucks total. There's not a ton in the Fitbits, unfortunately. They're just not the higher dollar ones. A couple of used modems here. Here's a real small one. This is maybe $10. This is maybe $10. But there's a couple of other Motorola modems back here. A couple of Verizon. Couple of the Aris. Here's a Motorola modem. A couple other modems back there. So you know, nothing crazy in this box. Is just garage sale stuff. It's not. I'll show you. There's nothing really crazy in that box. It's a 2 gigabyte flash card or SD card. 2 gigabytes, 2 whole gigabytes. And then one of these P-Touch guys here. This might be $1 at a garage sale. You know? Just some random cables. There's nothing really in there. Nothing really in there. We looked. So I just took it prone to really get the whole box out of his house. You know, type of a thing. Sort of an olive branch type of a thing. So that's what we got today. You know, nothing crazy. This isn't a super big home run, but we are, you know, like I said, we spent $220. I think we'll easily, you know, make 150 to 200 bucks on this. We should double our money, I would think. After shipping and fees and everything, we should easily double up here. So, you know, not a huge day, but you know, hey, it's a phone call. We got to go buy some inventory we didn't have access to yesterday, so which is great. And we got to meet John. John's a really cool dude. And he invited us back Saturday to really sit down and go over the meat of his collection, all the real good stuff. This was just kind of get your teeth wet type of a thing. So anyway, look for that video on Saturday, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you next time. Have a good day. See ya.